Well, isn't that just kick you in the crotch, spit on your neck? Fantastic. Hey friends, welcome to Tori Talks TV. I'm Tori.
And I'm Dr. S.
And this is episode 46 of our show about shows and all things TV. Mm-hmm. Dr. S, did you see that the Golden Globe nominations came out today?
I did.
Yeah, did you see all the shows that were snubbed? I'm not happy about it. You don't know.
I don't know.
Game of Thrones got like one award nomination, and like This Is Us. What? Where did that go? When They See Us. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that. Get that off my chest. But some Fleabag was nominated, so everything's gonna be okay. So I'll still watch it.
I don't believe in snubs.
Oh, you don't?
I've said it before.
That's true.
No.
Whatever's meant to be will be.
It's all subjective. It's just a bunch of people. It's the Hollywood Foreign Press. Psha.
We should probably start. All right, let's begin with our segment called TV Tidbits. I'm going to go first. Okay, my TV tidbit is about that Peloton ad controversy. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I heard about it. Tell me.
There is a commercial for Peloton. The commercial has a title, actually. It's called The Gift That Gives Back. Have you seen it?
No.
I gotta explain this to you. So I saw this a few months back, I think when it first aired, and there's this lady, and her husband got her a stationary bicycle for Christmas by Peloton.
Okay.
And she's documenting her fitness journey, and she makes like a video diary. And then at the end of the commercial, she sits with her husband and they watch it together to be like, oh, look how far I've come.
Oh.
It sounds fine, right?
I guess.
No. People are not happy about it because they think that this husband buying her the piece of exercise equipment is taboo. Like implying that she needs to work out. She's a very tiny lady. So, I mean, maybe they could have explained more what the fitness journey is. Maybe she just wants more stamina. I don't know, but people are outraged so much that they're like saying very nasty things to the male actor who plays the Peloton husband.
The actor?
Yeah, the actor.
Not even him.
He was trying to pay his bills that day. You know what I mean? I know. It's actually really sad. And then the actress, she said that she was really surprised by all the negative attention that it got.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine, like, they probably shot this like a year ago and now people are making the biggest deal about it. When I first saw it, I didn't think that at all. Yeah. I just thought, oh, it's probably what she wanted for Christmas.
People may want that for Christmas. I understand the logic, but it's like, if someone bought me like a gym membership, I'd be like, cool.
That'd be awesome, right? Yeah, people aren't happy about it. They think she's like, like it's like an abusive thing.
I get it.
Okay,
I get it. I do get it. I understand.
Do you see both sides?
I do.
Okay, well, Ryan Reynolds took notice of this.
Okay.
And he has a gin. He owns a gin company. Aviation gin.
Like gin?
Like gin. Like gin and tonic. Okay. So he cast the Peloton wife in his commercial. Nice. Oh my gosh, I watched it. It's actually really funny. She meets her friends at a bar. And they ordered the gin, of course. And they're like, it's okay, you're safe now. And then they're like, to new beginnings. And then she like downs her gin.
That's
martini.
Cool.
Yeah. But it's kind of sad for Peloton because their stock plummeted. So they're not doing very well. And the spokesperson for Peloton, they don't really have much remorse about it. They're just kind of like, that's a shame that people are taking it this way. But they're not apologizing at all. I mean, I don't know. Is bad publicity still good publicity? I guess not if their stocks are going down. Plummets. I have noticed they've been running this shorter version where it's just her starting on the bike and it's like her own little video diary for herself. Anyway, they got into some hot water about that, but I honestly didn't see anything wrong with it. But everybody's entitled to their opinion. Stay tuned.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's pretty funny.
I know, right? All right. What's your TV tidbit?
Oh, well, mine is not so funny.
Oh, no.
Mine is about, Caroll Spinney.
I do.
You had as your tidbit a year ago that he retired. Well, just 1 year later, I'm sad to say that he's passed away. At the age of 85, he died of dystonia, which is a neurological movement disorder.
Yeah.
So just to refresh people's memory, Spinney was a puppeteer actor who portrayed Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch, starting with the very first season of Sesame Street. So can you imagine doing anything for 50 years? I can't even imagine being 50 years old yet.
I know, right?
Let alone doing the job for 50 years.
Yeah.
And imagine how many like preschoolers, toddlers, children's lives he's touched over all those years. So I just wanted to highlight some key things about Caroll Spinney. So he added his own spin to the characters. Like, so one example is Jim Henson wanted Oscar the Grouch to be modeled after like a rude waiter. But he was like, you know, I don't really feel that. So he modeled him after a belligerent cab driver, which is kind of cool.
That's neat. That's so funny.
I know. Michelle Obama did a really nice tribute to him on Instagram today. And it gave me chills, Michelle Obama.
Of course she did.
And and did you know that he was supposed to be on The Challenger? There was talks about it. So during the shooting of Sesame Street, the day The Challenger launched, they stopped shooting to watch the launch, and he like said he was really like, of course, like affected like we all were, but especially because he was in talks to be on it.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine that? That's so crazy. Yeah. Well, rest in peace.
Yeah. I just wanted to take a moment to honor him.
Thank you. He totally deserves that icon.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, so what's gonna happen with Big Bird? Oh, I guess there's a new actor that does it. Yeah.
Last year, remember?
Oh yeah. I wonder what happened.
You told us.
They haven't been doing reruns?
I don't know.
All right. Thank you for that. That was very nice. All right. We're going to move on to our next segment called Worth a Watch. I'm going to go first. My Worth a Watch is courtesy of The Late Show with Jimmy Fallon. Okay, so he likes to do this thing where he takes somebody, like a singer, usually an artist, and they go down to the New York subway area, waiting area, and they're in disguise and they sing. And they try to see if people will take notice. Well, just recently, he took my favorite artist in the whole wide world down there, Alanis Morissette. And I don't know if you can tell, she kind of dressed up as like, I don't even know what you want to call that. It looks like the Jon Snow jacket. And I don't know, she's very chic. Yeah. And they just like disguise themselves, and she started singing A Little Drummer Boy. And you see people kind of like looking and like, oh, okay. I mean, I'm sure don't they do that all the time in Subway? So I think there's a lot of artists there. Yeah. And then all of a sudden they rip off their disguise and she sings You Want to Know. Oh my gosh, she's amazing. So did you know this, that there is a Broadway show called Jagged Little Pill, which uses all the songs from that album?
I did not know that.
But it's not about her life. She said she didn't want that. She didn't want like a jukebox musical. It's just however the person who's directing it would interpret her songs.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know, right? Jagged Little Pill, just so you know, my favorite album of all time.
I did not know that.
I just said it.
Yeah.
I meant it. All right. So please check that out. I'm gonna post a link down below in the comments so you guys can click on it.
I'll click
Easier
on it.
access. Okay. All right, what's your Worth a Watch?
Okay, my Worth a Watch is Shrill.
What's that?
Shrill is a comedy series on Hulu original. You know what? The last show I recommended was a Hulu original. I'm going to say I'm a fan of Hulu original.
I would think
Actually,
so.
I've probably recommended like 4 or 5 recently. So it premiered on March 15th, 2019. Already been renewed for our 2nd season, and it's going to be out in January. Like a New Year's present.
Aww.
So Shrill, if you guys don't know, is based on Shrill, Notes from a Loud Woman by Lindy West. It's a book. And she was from Seattle. And she writes about like being like basically a fat woman. And you know, I just have to say the world is not nice to fat girls. You know, so I love seeing this story because it's about how she kind of like gets her voice. Good. And she just starts like standing up for herself and being like a strong woman. So Annie is the main character of Shrill, and she's played by the wonderful Aidy Bryant, who I love from SNL. And we just get to see how she like kind of like struggles in this world where like people are just like think it's okay to be mean to fat people. The
fat shaming.
It's terrible. Yeah. It's terrible. So like how strangers will talk to you, how her mom talks to her, how her like boyfriend treats her, just like, but like in this hilarious like heartwarming kind of way, and it's really raw and crude too, which you know I love.
Yes.
So it's just like really good.
Does it make you sad, but you also
sad, but also like she's like taking it back, you know, like she's like learning to like express herself and be get the world to accept her, but also to accept herself. I like it.
Well
I like
done.
it. I like the kind of trend with this type of character. Kind of reminds me of Kat in Euphoria.
Oh yeah,
who we love too.
Oh
you know?
yeah,
yes.
She's one of the best characters on that show. Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
So,
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Definitely worth a watch.
Gonna do it.
Love it. And Julia Sweeney plays her mom.
Oh no way!
Yes.
Oh, that's
took me
awesome.
a second. I'm like, who is that? Oh my god, that's Julia Sweeney.
How funny.
She's good and mean.
She's good and mean,
and
like
mean.
she's supposed
I know.
to be.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
I know. Just gotta see it.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. All right. That wraps it up for episode 46. Everybody, please like and comment and subscribe. We would really appreciate that. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Happy TV watching, everybody. Bye-bye.
Is it all right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
All right. It's the best I could do.
It's the best I could do.
Delivered fine, totally.